Hello and welcome to the introductory episode of 515 Homestead. I am Rob and this is my Mrs. Beth.
Hi. And
this is just going to be a little short and sweet video just telling you what we're doing. So we live in the 515 of Iowa, meaning in just outside the city limits of Des Moines. And we are going to turn our little parcel of land into a homestead. So you're going to see lots of videos about canning and preserving food, cutting, harvesting, splitting firewood, do-it-yourself fixer-uppers around the house. I'm a welder by trade and I have a weld shop, so we'll dive into some of that stuff. We might dive into a little bit of firearms and this and that. And yeah, got anything to add? No? Okay. She's usually not this quiet. Usually you just can't shut her up. So we'll give you a quick tour around the property here in just a little bit. Hang tight. So you might ask yourself, why are we wanting to turn a little just out of the city property into a homestead? Well, the sad fact of the matter is right now we can't afford more land. Land prices around here are just horrible, and we just can't do it. Second thing is we just got other priorities right now. So instead of going into major debt on a piece of property, we have decided to turn this one into what we want, while continuing to save money and do it that way. So most of what you're going to see is probably me. The missus, for whatever reason, doesn't want to talk too much on camera, which surprises me because she is a talker. That's probably why we get along so well, because usually in public I'm not a talker. So, but I'll get you flipped around here and we'll give you a little tour of the property, because our youngest daughter and I are going to do a little work today. We're going to cut down some of these trees that you're going to see, and that'll be in another video. So we'll get you turned around and show you what we got going on. So this is our backyard, start to our backyard. We got, goes all the way back there to that back tree line. We got a little less than 3/4 of an acre. So our plan is, for the backyard, is we're gonna, eventually I want this big maple tree cut down. I think it's a maple tree. I could be wrong. Bark's kind of shaggy on it. So maybe I'll get lucky and it's a shag bark hickory, but I doubt it. But those standing trees right there, that's where we had a burn pile. We're gonna cut that down first today, and then that other standing wood pile there along the fence, that's where our old garden is. We're gonna get that cut down, and that corner from where those trees are down to the fence line and over is gonna be my wood yard. So all of this is going to get moved down there. And then right in front of it is, we're going to put a garden in. So we might get that done this year, but our focus is getting this yard cleaned back up to where we can use it again. We'll explain a little more later on what happened there and what that's all about. So that's kind of tour of our property, and then eventually this old garage is going to get torn down. That's our old chicken coop. So if I can get this tree cut down, get that chicken coop, and get this garage torn down, I'd like to build a bigger shop. That way I can move my weld shop back over here, and I don't have to drive to my dad's all the time. But we're kind of a ways off the road, and we live in the county, not the city. So that's nice. But yeah, we're kind of a ways off the road, and the neighbors' houses aren't terribly close to us. But that's the most of the property. I'm not going to show you the front of it just because we like our privacy a little bit. So that's pretty much it for our introductory episode. We're gonna get to cutting on some of these trees and get this place in ship shape. What happened was, a few years ago, when our oldest daughter was growing up, she played travel ball, and we traveled year round for softball. So just didn't have time. And the place I work, I make expensive farm equipment for rich farmers. You know, we were working a lot of hours. That was when the economy was fairly booming, and we were taking off. And then I was also trying to start a welding business, and that was going good until the economy took a dump in 2021, and that kind of went under. So we kind of decided to start focusing on getting our house back in order, getting our little homestead put together. That way, if we ever do find a piece of land, you know, it won't be such a hard sell on this property. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Click the like and subscribe and all the little ringy dingies below. And we'll see you on the next one.